Hey guys, how you doing? I got a few minutes smoking my cigar. I'll sit outside enjoying some good weather. So let's talk about healing for a second, right? Um, Obviously, you know, we go through life. All type of events happen. Some traumatic, some not. Whatever the case, but it all leaves stuff behind, right? That's lasting. You never forget anything that happens. Um, a lot of times we just move on from it, and we just keep on chugging through life, right? Because things still have to happen. You have to seek companionship. You have to work, pay bills, trying to enjoy yourself in between, all the other stuff going on, right? We always forget to heal. And you never realize it until a light bulb moment happens. And by then, like, you have essentially inflicted pain on somebody. That pain came from you being in pain and not dealing with it. Um, I always say this, yeah, society dictates, oh, you're strong, you're compartmentalizing, good job, keep working, right? It's even stronger to confront what's causing you to still be in pain and to seek help. Um, like, it's so many different resources, right? So just seek help, talk to a mentor, go to therapy. It's okay. It's not a sign of weakness, I promise. Go to therapy, right? Even your therapists go to therapy, right? Even counselors, like doctors, go to therapy. Everybody needs it at some point in time. And it's not to say your therapist or counselor is going to always be right. If they say 10 things and you take one thing from it and it changes your life or shifts you in a positive direction, mission accomplished. When you sit down and think about it, some of the things you reacted to or even didn't react to, right? Go back and think about what caused you to do that, and that's to think deep. Get your hands dirty. Don't think on the surface, all right? And you will see that, damn, I didn't have to be that way. I was like this with the last person, or this new person who I'm trying to get into did something that reminded me of the other person. It's not that person's fault. That person's probably confused. I mean, it could have been something that person may have deemed harmless, and instead of confronting that, you just ball it up and you keep on trucking, and it's like, wow, like, what happened? Like, did I say something to trigger that person, or is that person mad at me, or whatever the case? And it applies to everything, business dealings too, right? You may have had a bad business deal, and now you don't want to do business with a certain demographic anymore, or a certain person. A woman may remind you of a woman that hurt you. A man may remind you of somebody that hurt you, attacked you. It could be anything. But you can't control that, right? But what you can control is making sure you get help for what you got going on. And, it's definitely something to communicate with whoever it is you're close with, for a couple of reasons, you may gain more insight, and the person may, feel invested that you chose to share something with them. The ideal thing would be that, if it's something that could be done, they obviously chime in and help. But at the end of the day, man, like, you got to make this healing a priority, for yourself. Yeah, it may seem like it works, just compartmentalizing and moving on, but it always comes back up in one form or another. And just take it from experience, man. Like, I just really hope that you deal with it and get help. Like, going to therapy was big. It's not that I need to pay somebody to tell me something I may have already known. It's getting that different perspective from somebody that don't know you, and then applying it and following up and receiving that, hopefully positive reinforcement, or that good feedback, and taking that feedback, not just walking out of the therapist's office and you didn't like what you heard, so you're gonna just go back to doing whatever you was doing. It takes courage, takes a lot of strength. Hopefully you take something from this, take what you can, I'll try to do more of these. Feel free to inbox me or add me and ask questions, or if it's anything particularly you want me to talk about, I'll definitely do more of these videos. All right, thanks. Have a good day.